Good morning and welcome to an ever slightly chilly Great Asby in the Westmoreland Dales. Behind us we have this new build, Eco Build by Eco Build Cumbria. It's beautifully constructed at a sandstone with a slate roof. It's got huge amounts of insulation, air source heat pump, it's got solar panels. There's a lot of things in there to be able to make sure that this large 2,200 square foot family home is as efficient as it can be. The village of Great Asby is situated not too far away from the A66, so the transport links are very good, but the actual village itself is beautiful. It's got a lovely country pub, a really nice feel about it. You've got this lovely stream or little river that runs through the middle of it. But all of the houses are very complementary to a very attractive period styling. And it's got a great village green. There's a nice church, and there's just a really good rural vibe about here. Now the property in question is fab. It's got a great garden. You've got an abundance of off-road parking, but they've really well thought this through. Downstairs you've got a huge kitchen diner. We've got a really nice sized sitting room. There's a study, but equally could be a ground floor bedroom if required, with a shower room downstairs. Huge utility room. I'm going on and on, but there's 4 double bedrooms, 2 with dressing rooms, 2 with ensuite, and a great family bathroom. There's a lot of space here. And it is beautifully conditioned in a fantastic rural location with great field outlooks to the rear. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually start just further into the village, because the village is beautiful. I just want to show you a little bit of the street scene, and hopefully you like what you see. Starting in the centre of Great Asby, I thought I'd show you the little signpost here that gives you a bit of an indication of how far away we are from everything. The centre of the village itself has got this fantastic church. And it's really imposing right in the centre here. As I said, there's a small river that runs through the centre, but all the way through is absolutely beautiful. You've got fells kind of nestled in all around. This is quite a nice view, so I thought I'd just show you this. But this is the house that we're going to see. Even though this is a new build, it's been done to such a traditional standard that it blends in perfectly with the rest of the surroundings. The style that's been created has been to make sure that this actually fits in as a part of the village, not just as a new build which has just been plonked in the middle of it. The company that are building this property are Eco Build Cumbria, and they are very set on making sure that they build good quality houses finished to a very high standard, but with a high level of insulation, and making sure that a big family home can be as economically viable as possible. As you can see, just a little step up from here, which I'll show, is a nice country pub. So you're just a few doors away from the nice hub of the community. But I'll just give you that scan around of the village again. There's quite a bit more just up the road further, but it's a fantastic place. It's very, very pretty. So I'll take you in to have a look at the property now, and I'll try and describe as much as I can as I walk through what this can provide for you. So as you can see at the front here, we've got this beautiful blush stone, and the coins on the side there complement everything very well. Obviously this is not going to be the front door, but it's just a temporary door until everything goes in. But something to also make mention of is the huge amounts of parking that we have all the way around. We've got a large amount of parking equally to the side as well, and there's a decent sized garden which I'll show you in just a moment. So as we come into what would be the entrance hall, it's quite large and spacious. There's a temporary staircase in here at the moment, but this is going to be a solid oak staircase which will lead up, and there's a gallery at the top as well, so I'll show you that as we go upstairs. Starting here, we have nice big bright sash windows. So this would be the sitting room. There's a provision there for a stove to go in. This is just a temporary stove, just to add a bit of heat in on a cool day while they're doing the building work. But the flue liners are in, but there's equally an electricity point run through the back if you wanted to put an electric style one in, which are getting quite fashionable at the moment. As we look out the front, you've got that great view overlooking a bit of the river, the church, and obviously the rest of the pretty village of Great Asby. Coming into this huge space is a kitchen diner. There's obviously provision in here again if you wanted to put in a wood burning or multi-fuel burning stove or something like that. We've got large sash windows which look out onto the front of the village as well. But as you can see, this lined out as a big kitchen dining family room. It's a fantastic size. It's a really big space. There'll be outward opening doors that lead out onto this great patio as well, which I'll come to show you when we go and have a look and explore properly of the outside area. So going past what will obviously be this completed oak staircase, we've got a bit of a storage cupboard in here. This is the study. Now, it's not a huge room, but as a study, it's really good size. But it could equally double up as a single bedroom or something like that if you had an elderly relative or somebody that wanted to stay that needed ground floor access. We've got this large storage cupboard, which is complete with the underfloor heating manifolds, which are obviously controlled for downstairs. It's got an air source heat pump, which controls the heating again, keeping that energy efficiency as strong as possible. This is a ground floor shower, but it's absolutely huge. So if you've got, let's think, kids in a house of this size, coming back with muddy boots on and this, that and the other. We've got a dog. If the dog needs to come back and we can give it a shower down or whatever, that's a really helpful space. But again, if you have somebody that has any needs to be on a single floor, that small bedroom at the bottom, coupled with that shower room, could give some independent living. I'll just show you this is a bit of the patio again. Let me take you up the stairs, and obviously, as I said before, this is just a temporary staircase, but this will be solid oak and beautifully appointed. So as we get to the top here, we've got a really decent sized landing, and this will all be oak balustrading as well, so it'll all be galleried, giving a really nice feel to it. Now we've got 4 big bedrooms here, but I'll show you this room first. This is the master bedroom. I'm just showing you from out of the window, we've got great field views to the rear and a huge garden. But this room is absolutely huge. If you look at the size of it, as a double, it's vast. Now, the vendors have just popped this on, the builders have just popped these on because they're going to put these in the rooms as wall lights. And they've also got uplighters as well as an array of spotlights throughout. Through here, you've got a great walk-in wardrobe, which is a good space. And you'll notice these vents are in every room, which is a heat recovery system. So it actually manages to keep your efficiency with your heating as good as possible by taking heat and then running it back through to be able to give that little extra economical efficiency. In here is the ensuite, which is, again, it's massive. I hope that you can actually get the size of all of this space. We won't do the rooms in turn, but I will show you that this is a fantastic double bedroom. Dual aspect windows, again, looking over the garden and looking over the areas to the back. A great big fitted wardrobe as well. This is the, second or third. I think they're both quite comparable. The view, again, dual aspect windows, looking over the front and looking over into that great view over the village. But again, another huge fitted wardrobe. And the family bathroom here, which again is not insignificant in size, it's a really, really generous size, is in this space. We've got a second bedroom with an ensuite, with another walk-in wardrobe. So not only have we got plenty of space and double dual aspect windows in pretty much every room, we've got 2 ensuites, 2 dressing rooms, 2 further large double bedrooms with wardrobe space. You've got a huge family bathroom. And as we go back downstairs, as I would like to show you the garden space now before we kind of finish this off, we've got a very decent sized sitting room, but then coupled with a large open kitchen family room. Obviously the study that's downstairs that could double up as another bedroom, and a shower room downstairs with a large, really large utility room. There is no size problems here. All of the rooms have been incredibly well thought about. But as we come out to the garden, because the inside of the house isn't just the only part of the story, we've got this great patio space which is all around, and they've done a really lovely job of that. The whole of the garden at the back will, from this part onwards, will all be turfed. There's some hedging that's going to go along here. There'll be a couple of nice fairly mature trees put in as well, just to be able to kind of make everything feel as luxurious and as quality as possible. So just stepping up here, and try not to fall down. It's a little bit icy, and actually they're very grippy there. The whole of the garden is quite a decent size. I'll take you around just a tiny bit further, because we've got obviously this lovely patio area which comes out from the utility room and from the kitchen. You've got all of that parking to the side there. I mean, it's vast. If you had caravan or large cars, you've got loads of space out front anyway, but you could hide them away at the side there quite comfortably. Have to excuse the generator bobbing away in the background, but obviously as this is an active building site, there are many things which aren't quite complete yet. But I can't go all the way to the top, but just wanted to show you the back of the house as well, because it is very pretty and blends in. I mean, within the next couple of years, you wouldn't even realise that this is a recently built property, because the builders have done it to such a standard that it blends in so beautifully to the village. So I'm going to finish at the front now. This property has been built, as I've said, to a very exacting standard. There's no corners cut. This is a large family home that's not going to cost you thousands and thousands of pounds for heat just to evaporate out of the walls. But you do get a traditional style of build. All of that space in a fantastic village, and this property is coming to the market over the next couple of days. I do not expect it to last for very long, so please do give us a call on 01768 881111, and we would be delighted to book in a viewing for you. Thank you.